do it early, too.
Barnes against Hardaway. They kick it out to Murray. 4 on the clock. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And you watch MP out there. You have to be excited to see him in the dunk contest. He's confirmed to be one of the contestants at All-Star Weekend.
I can't wait. I mean, people think MP can provide a memorable dunk contest. And with the way he can take flight, there's no doubt in my mind that that will be the case.
Here's Barnes. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Fox. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Shooting.
Free throw's good for Fox.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Now here's Connaughton. Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Murray. Right side Davis. Oh, MP with a block.
And that rejection has to get MP's blood pumping. Defensive stops like that really make an impact.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Hardaway with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. MP shot is good. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
And so here's Sacramento. The Mavs get their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Outside Hardaway to the inside. Here's MP. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Outside Davis. Back to Fox. Outside Murray. On the wing, Davis. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
An aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
The Kings have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Fox outside. With a 9-footer, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And the basket by MP.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Back to Fox. Sabonis outside. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Fox. Sabonis with it. And that one drops.
Well, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. Free throw no good from MP.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
And the first one at the line is good. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Connaughton. Oh, got a piece of it. MP, the pass to Doncic. Back to MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. MP's got 12 points.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Murray. 17 points for him last game against Houston.
He was everywhere in that game. Never stopped working. Even racked up 3 blocks.
And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Fox against Doncic. MP outside. Step back shot. The shot comes out, and it's the Kings taking it the other way. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And they'll meet 3 times overall. A little bit of a tone setter here tonight.
First time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Here's Hardaway, following the score by Sacramento. Here's MP. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Lynn's checked in for the Kings. And Dallas with a change here, too. Woods checked in, and seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time, and they mean a lot to that community.
And the bucket is good.
And, you know, Barnes is a really good all-around talent, a skilled passer for a guy his size.
For Dallas, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. Dinwiddie outside. And he lobs it up. And Wood with the stuff.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
The Kings leading. Fox the pass to Barnes. Now Davis. To the paint. Here's Murray. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Outside Hardaway. Inside. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 20. Pass to Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
And it's nice watching Barnes. I like seeing him convert through contact. That, to me, demonstrates how strong he is on these finishes.
Dinwiddie passes to MP. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Barnes. Pass to Murray. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 6.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, MP. Stolen by Davis. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Metu, he's checked in for Murray. Herder comes in for Barnes. Monk, he's checked in for Davis. And Mitchell subbed in for Fox. Barnes plays 4. He joins Sabonis at the 5. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Mitchell. And it's Herter in a small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Sacramento ball.
Connaughton against Mitchell. Pass to Sabonis. Fox outside. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Finney-Smith with it. Working on Barnes. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Barnes. He had 9 points in his last time out. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Well, Grant, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline, Domantas Sabonis going to the Kings.
Big time surprise. Tyrese Halliburton going the other way to Indy. And I like that deal for both sides. Sacramento adding an all-star big. The Kings needing some size. Sabonis adds that.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He added 55 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The Kings making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Fox outside. Pass to Davis. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Fox missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Davis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Shots good by Sabonis.
I love how Sabonis focuses in and maintains that concentration. Very good at taking on the aggressive defense.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
So it's Sacramento now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the middle. And Sabonis slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And that one good.
Such a well-rounded player. MP with his fingerprints just all over this game.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Davis. Six to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Right side Murray. Outside Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Doncic passes to MP. Davis with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
There's that floor awareness on display. MP feeling the overcommitment and then whipping that pass to the open teammate.
Here's Barnes. 4-point game. Sabonis outside. Back to Fox. Kicks it out to Barnes. Misses the 3. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
Terrence Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Kings?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
And he knocks down the first one.
An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoops, and the Bucks are glad he did.
Metu, he's checked in for the Kings. Timeout called. Sacramento. Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you call. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
Now here's Fox. He's got 9. Shots good by Sabonis.
Really sweet passing from Fox. He's a reliable floor general and has great vision on the court.
Connaughton outside. From deep, MP. Sacramento grabs the miss. Now Fox. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Outside Davis. Pass to Fox. Here's Metu, covered by MP. Davis against Connaughton. Davis can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Doncic, good.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master of knowing how and when to use that shot.
Back to Davis. Pass to Fox. Down low. Here's Barnes, and he lays it up and in. Barnes has got 6.
In terms of scoring, this hasn't been his quarter. Just 1 of 7.
Connaughton passes to Doncic. Here's MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Now here's Davis. Making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Barnes. Sabonis outside. Off target with the 3. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Kicks it to Doncic. And here's MP. Dallas needs to get off a shot. In transition, here they come. Fox finds Sabonis. Back to Fox. Oh, MP with a block. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever moves they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs. Thanks for that. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets. He getting it done for the Mavericks. He had a block party in that quarter. Back to the game after this break.
55. The Mavericks, 56. You all know what time it is.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Taking a look at the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith make up the forward spots. Pat Connaughton is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Outside Barnes. Doncic against Fox. Back to Barnes. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Connaughton. That one rolls around and rims out.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. Over Barnes. Offensive board. Here's MP. And he gets that one. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, you don't really teach the kind of motor that MP has. I mean, this guy has fire that drives him, and it's palpable when he's out on the floor.
Sabonis finds Barnes. Fox outside. Up and over Doncic. And it's Fox missing.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Hardaway, the pass to MP. And the shot goes down. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Hey, I think you got to provide more resistance inside. MP doesn't seem to mind a little contact down there.
Outside Davis. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync.
Rough start to the third quarter. But give some credit to the defense they're facing. Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. That blockbuster Sabonis Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Mavericks on D. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Hardaway against Barnes. Pass to Davis. Here's Barnes. Clock at 6. And he can't get that one. Good D by MP.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleber's checked in.
At the line for your Kings.
Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Pass to Davis. Looking to end this cold spell. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
The assist.
Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
MP shot is good. MP's got 39.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Barnes with it. He's got 6. Back to Davis. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 11.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Doncic shot is good.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Back to Fox. Outside Davis. Sabonis outside. Over MP. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Tries it from 16. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Doncic passes to Connaughton. Now here's MP. Outside Hardaway. Shoots. MP shot is off. Sacramento has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Hardaway against Barnes. Outside Davis. Launches it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been ice cold tonight. You know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Met. And so here's Sacramento, trailing by 17. Barnes plays 4. He joins Sabonis at the 5. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Mitchell. And it's Davis in at the 3, small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And he comes up with a bucket.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Doncic passes to MP. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. MP's got 41.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. And they pick up 2.
Boy, the size and quick release Barnes has helps him inside. I mean, he feels very comfortable shooting from here.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
MP against Barnes. MP, the pass to Wood. Back to MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. MP's got 43 points. Outside Mitchell. Doncic against Fox. Good D by Doncic.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this game. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Left side Barnes. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. The Kings making a switch here. Murray's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Hardaway's checked in for Wood. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Barnes. Back to Sabonis. Barnes finds Sabonis. Oh, MP with a block. Now here's Doncic. Here's MP. Oh, a special move before that shot. MP's got 45 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Davis. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
MP. It's rebounded by Sabonis. For Sacramento, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Now MP. He's guarded by Sabonis. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Doncic. MP's got 47 points. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Back to Fox. It's Barnes on the wing. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Yep, Barnes so effective at using his ball handling to get around the defense. Crafty at getting to his spot.
Connaughton finds MP. Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Here's an 8-footer. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Davis, the pass to Fox. That one's wide left.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
Outside Davis. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, he gets off the floor in a flash. Murray can elevate off 1 foot or 2. It's easy for him to convert on lobs.
On the wing, Connaughton. Pass to MP. Doncic outside. Back to MP. He got it again.
MP.
Sensational. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Kings have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Fox finds Sabonis. It's stolen by MP. To the inside. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Fox. Outside Barnes. And here's Fox. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Fades away. It's rebounded by Dallas. Connaughton's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Doncic. And that one drops for him. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now. You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Count that one.
Nice ball movement. Good job by Murray to recognize the situation and create the wide open look.
And MP throws it down.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Pass to Davis. Back to Fox. Right side Murray. Outside Davis. Shoots over Connaughton. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Kicks it out to Hardaway. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Hard to compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, BA, this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
And so it's Dallas with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Oh, look at the elevation there from MP, showing he can get up when he needs to.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Timeout called. Sacramento.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much-needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Excellent concentration from Barnes. I mean, when he's penetrating inside, he's determined to beat everybody to the cup.
Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Lenz checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Livers comes in for Murray. Monk, he's checked in for Davis. And it's Merrill in for Fox.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game one is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Professional program, tried to get it on with American Bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Known to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why do people keep asking? Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the 1 to the 2, original 1. Well, Mr. Boom Shot, let's show him how we get it done. 1 to the 2. Bring it back to the 1. American Bandstand, we got them on the run like this. So wet, save your Vaseline. Click so sick, don't need vaccines. People want the boom to the boom, we gon' bring it to LAMONT then S. Vinyl on the way that we independently press on a mission to get big checks and pay rent. So pull your power up and gentlemen, place your bets like this.
For me, it comes down to 2 badges. The first one being my Hall of Fame slippery off ball as a shooting badge. This badge helps me constantly get open when I'm cutting on the floor and allows me to receive a pass and right away get up and score. And then in the playmaking badges, I got to give a huge shout out to Gold Hyperdrive, because new to 2K23, you guys have seen the Brian special in previous versions of the game, but now I have a deadly spin move that defenders just can't keep up with, and I just get really good looks at the rim.
Over at the 4, I've got 31 defensive and rebounding badges, none more important.
We know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved till later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Reggie Bullock, Doncic out there with Pat Connaughton. Then it's MP, and it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. And no real surprise to see that MP will be on the Rising Stars roster. It would be a travesty, I think, Greg, if he was left off.
And you look at the rest of the players in that game. MP is just one of many incredible young talents to be showcased.
Now here's Barnes, following the miss by MP. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Now the key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup. It was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Now here's Doncic. Last time out he had 13 points. MP passes to Connaughton. 5 on the clock. MP with it. Now guarded by Fox. And the basket by MP.
I tell you, that shows how many repetitions MP has put in. The mid-range game is right there for him.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
It's about playing to your strengths. You know what your identity is. Get to that aspect.
On the wing, Barnes. Pass to Herter. Sabonis against MP. Barnes kicks to Herter. Deep 2 from Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. MP throws it down.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Herter on the wing. He's defended by Connaughton. Here's Herter. It's rebounded by Doncic. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You love the opportunistic play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
Fox passes to Herter. Barnes kicks to Herter. Fires the 3. Sacramento again missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Doncic dishes to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. MP's got 10 points in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
On the wing, Barnes. Back to Fox. Outside, Sabonis. They get a hand on it. Barnes finds Fox. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Dallas. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bullock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
The defender all over it.
Shooting for Dallas.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Mavericks.
For 2.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low. You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You can see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. Passes it to Herter. Back to Fox. The kick out to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. Mavericks leading by 7.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Now Fox. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Shot to stop the run, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by MP.
Positioning, anticipation, send it back MP. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
They get it back. And the rejection by MP. Doncic passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Fox. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Sabonis kicks to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Dallas. They're on an 18-5 run. To the paint. There's the pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Bullock. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic against Fox. Basket good.
They're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. It's incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Then for the Mavericks, Christian Woods checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Len, good.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Here's Davis, and the rejection by MP. Len finds Monk, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Mavericks leading by 11. MP deciding where to go with it. Hardaway passes to MP. To the middle. Count it.
MP.
16 points for MP.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Len. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going to win. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Davis. The Mavericks making the shot. Pass to Monk. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, with the length and athleticism, the intimidation becoming a factor, Len aggressive in the painted area draws the foul.
The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots. And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoff.
Now here's Davis. Following the miss by MP. Len. And the rejection by MP. Stolen by Len. And the dunk by Len.
We've always talked about Alex Len's natural tools, and he can assault the rim on a consistent basis.
And the dunk by MP.
Assisted by
inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The Kings trail by 11. Mitchell kicks to Davis. Mitchell looking it over. Monk for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Hardaway. Back to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. MP's got 22.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes it to Davis. Here's Medu. He feeds it to Len. A dunk by Len.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's down. 13 points up at the end of
30. That's right, crowd. Your 916
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Mavericks here, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Murray out there with Alex Len, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Kings got the job done. He finished with 59 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 17. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after, keep attacking.
The Mavericks have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team. You guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This is a guy just always in hustle mode every play, trying to do more for his team.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Len. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. And stolen by MP. And the pass to Bullock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are...
Substituting on the court.
And here are the Kings now. It's a 13-point game. Davis kicks to Monk. Mitchell outside. Pass to Davis. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to MP. Fires, high post. And he overshot that one, missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bullock. Doncic with it. Defended by Mitchell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Davis now top of the key. Pass to Monk. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And there's the bucket from Medu. Medu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Cuts off the pass. And the foul called on MP.
MP.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The Kings trail by 11. Passes it to Davis. Back to Mitchell. We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Here's Davis. MP with the block. And he gets it back. Len's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 11. To the inside. MP. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assist from
Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's MP. And good that time. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Back to Mitchell. Now the feed to Len. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Murray's checked in for Len. And Dallas also making a switch. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Davis surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. MV getting it done for the Dallas Mavericks. And his big game just keeps getting
34. The Mavericks 51.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Luka Doncic
on the court for the Mavericks. Got Pat Connaughton. He's out there with Luka Doncic. MP out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4th.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Sabonis. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Trailing by 19. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Uses the glass to finish the way. Fox has got 8.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Barnes passes to Murray. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 19 points. The pass to Bullock. Down low. Here's MP. What a terrific move that was. MP's got 37.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
Consistent production is not easy, but MP won't be outworked.
Pass to Herter.
Go over it!
A baseline J. Sabonis Banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, what you love is Sabonis has both the athleticism and the strength to play through contact. Nice.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Finney Smith passes to MP. Nice D from Sabonis.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
Bullock with it. Barnes on him. Kicks it out to MP from downtown. No good. The Kings trail by 17. And here's Barnes for 3. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Buries it down low. MP's got 8 here in the quarter. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Kings ball.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Herter with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Sabonis takes it off the glass. Sabonis has got 10.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
The assist.
Doncic has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Kings trail by 19. Pass to Herter. Murray for 3. Here's Fox. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, Domantas Sabonis has such a complete offensive arsenal, and it's all on display.
Dinwiddie dishes to MP. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Sabonis. 3-on-3. Barnes looking around. Pass to Sabonis. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks leading by 17. Floats it up for MP. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One thing that never changes is MP's focus on the offensive end. There is nothing more he enjoys than putting points on the board.
Back to Fox. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time.
Reggie Bullock.
That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Kings. Monks checked in for Murray. And it's Jones Davis in for Kevin Herter. The Mavericks also with a sub. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Reggie Bullock. Fox passes to Sabonis, and the shot is good. Sabonis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Dallas moving it around. The pass to Dinwiddie. This is to MP. Clock at 4. By the way, trying to free himself up. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Barnes. Now Monk. A pass to Fox. Now the dish to Barnes. Sabonis. And the rejection by MP.
Kings ball.
And the Kings making a change here. Eddie's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Robinson is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 19-point game. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
MP's shot is good.
We'll love the powering through on that one. MP doesn't back down.
Now Monk. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And here is MP. Passes to Wood. It's tipped. Inside, here's Fox. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Back to MP. And another one.
Assist 50 points for him yet again. And I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, that's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1960.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense
shooting for Dallas.
Nowhere to be found.
MP.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight. Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Now the pass to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Doncic against Mitchell. Pass to Monk. Launches it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
11 feet away. No good there. And the Kings going the other way now. Davis against Dinwiddie. The kick out to Barnes. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, he with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
MP throws it down.
I like how willing MP is to go on the attack. He sees his chance and gets right to the rim.
Davis finds Mitchell. And here is Monk. Barnes outside. And the dunk by Barnes.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Doncic feeling it out. Over Mitchell. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. Kevin Huerter is out there with Mitchell. And it's Barnes and at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Mavericks leading by 14. Here's Connaughton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Murray. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Doncic against Mitchell. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Right on the bucket. Sabonis has got 10 points in just the second half.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life. And just superb control from MP. Showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
Passes it to Herter. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Barnes kicks to Sabonis. Offline with his 3. Dallas leading by 18. Here's MP. Nice move. And MP throws it down.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Back to Mitchell. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart, the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Shot clock at 6. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Sabonis. And the Kings pushing it up now. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2.
At the line for your Kings, Kevin Herter.
The first free throw is good.
Shot. Substituting on the court.
And it's the Kings with the ball. Barnes outside. Davis against Connaughton. Back to Barnes. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Fox passes to Sabonis. On the wing, Barnes. He's guarded by Bolton, and he comes up with the deuce.
That takes a nice controlled handle, and then the confident finish. Harrison Barnes looking really good right now.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Good, he hits again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Davis kicks to Sabonis. Doncic against Fox, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
The pass to MP. To the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Finney Smith passes to MP. No good that time. The Kings trail by 21. Outside, Davis. Pass to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And it's good for 2. Sabonis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Pass to Bullock. We've got 1:28 left in the game. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear win, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Dallas.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easily.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Monks check in for the Kings.
In for your Kings, Malik Monk.
Here is Robinson. Passes it to MP. They grab their own miss. Kleba goes to the reverse layup and cleans it in.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And that one, good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Alex Len picks one up.
That's a crafty move right there by MP. Uses the pump fake, draws the contact, still able to get the attempt up. That is nice.
And both free throws good for MP. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. To the left side wing. Here's Merrill. And there's the pass to Livers. To the middle. Here's Len. And the dunk by Len.
That's just nice play calling, right? And you like how quickly Len gets ready to catch off the roll.
MP right side. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here.
That's the end of the
to
game.
come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Make sure to get home safely, and we'll see you at the next
At home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Professional program, tried to get it on with the American bandstand. All the fans, they got their hands high. Known to take a table and turn it into the vibe. Never been so low. Keeping the beat hot and dropping the cold flow. Yeah, what it is, why the people keep asking. Calamine lotion, but the boom keeps scratching. On the one. Mr. Boom Shot, let's show 'em how we